Hi everyone, this is JIarong and welcome to our feminist interview series. Today, I'm so excited to introduce Cindy, an influencer on Little Red Book who's also involved in feminist installation arts. Cindy has a background in economics, but her work as a digital creator has made her an important voice in gender and media discussions. Thanks for joining us, Cindy.
Thanks, JIarong. I'm so happy to be here.
Welcome, Cindy. So, balancing economics with feminist art is an interesting mix. How did that happen?
While studying economics, I realized how gender issues are closely tied to power and inequality. That sparked my interest in how women's roles are portrayed, both in life and in media. I started working on feminist arts projects, including one with 300 women that explored how women's bodies and space are controlled. Sharing my work through blogs on Little Red Book helped my reaching more people who are engaged with this idea virtually.
That's such a powerful topic. So, was there any particular work that influenced you?
Definitely. I recently read a book called A Broom of One's Own by Virginia Woolf. Really shaped my thinking. It's talk about the challenge women face in achieving independence. And I see the same issue today in how women are portrayed in films and TV.
How do Woolf's ideas connect to media today?
Woolf argued that for a woman to write, she needs financial independence and her own space. If you apply that to media today, you will notice women are often depicted as lacking control over their lives. In many films and shows, female characters are portrayed as victims of violence, with little agency. It's a continuation for same limited Woolf described. Women being denied space to develop their own identities or tell their story.
Do you think media still contributed to this?
Well, media often perpetuate this harmful narrative. We frequently see women as passive victims or side characters, reinforcing the idea that their story only matters when tied to suffering or subordination. It's often driven by male characters who fail to capture the full capacity of women's experience. We need to question who controls the storytelling and why these limited portraits are still so dominant.
That's a great point. Does Woolf's ideas of economic independence tie into how women are shown today?
Yes, it's not just about personal freedom, right? But controlling the narrative. When women are shown as dependent, their roles are simplified. Until more women hold creative power, like directors and producers, female characters will remain confined to these narrow roles.
That connects to how violence against women is often portrayed. What's your take on that?
Woolf's work helps us to see how violence against women is sanitized in media. Instead of addressing the systematic issue, it's often used as a plot device. It strips women for their complexity, reducing them to victims rather than full individuals.
That's a really powerful critique. What's the biggest takeaway from A Rule of One's Own for how we should approach gender in social media or digital media today?
From my perspective, the key takeaway is that women need to reclaim their narrative. We need more female voice in creative roles to ensure that women's stories are told with deep and complexity, not just through victimhood.
Such an critical messages, especially for young generation or the millennials. Cindy, thank you so much for sharing your insights today.
Thanks, JIarong, and hope this inspires others to think critically about the media to consume.
I'm sure it will. Thanks to everyone for tuning in, and we will see you next time.